welcome you all in the valedictory function of this 3 days Agri Science Congress. I would like to hand over stage to Mr. Umar to start the proceedings because time constraint is there. Honorable Vice Chancellor is very busy, so we have cut short most of the programs.
I welcome all of you to this short valedictory session. Professor Ashraf Ganai to present short remarks on the program.
Science and Technology, has this Science Congress is their brainchild, and they came to us that they said we will do Medical Congress with me at Sikkim's and Agriculture Congress with Nazir Saab here. So we had this conjugal bliss of meeting two Ganais. So we thought we will have Medical Congress and Agriculture Congress together. But this is the beginning, not the end. JK Research Consortium will hold similar programs with other institutions which are signatories to this body. In this program, the medical side received altogether 120 abstracts. We had 59 oral presentations, and among them our judges chose 3 best oral papers and 3 best posters. So we had some international faculty of repute. For example, we had Professor Achal Srivastava, who spoke about toxins and environmental pollutants and neurological disorders. We had Dr. Amrish Mittal Padma Bhushan, who's working at Next Hospital. He spoke on diabetes, epidemic, and the environment. We had people like Professor Kuru Saab, who spoke on zoonosis as hepatitis E and his journey towards discovering that virus. Thank you very much.
I request Dr. Khurshid kindly felicitate our important collaborative partner from Kashmir University, Professor Mohammad Ishaqir. Joint Director, JKSTIC, DST, Mr. Bilal Ahmed Bad, to kindly give his brief remarks on the program.
I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of this mega event, I think which is the first of its kind in the history of the UT of J&K and in the history of the Science and Technology Department, that interdisciplinary Science Congress was organized. And I thank you, all the organizers, for crafting this program very beautifully. I was among the audience in all the 3 days of the event. And I express my gratitude to the organizers, especially Dr. Khurshid and his team, Dr. Baba Saab, and who worked day in and day out under the guidance and patronage of worthy Vice Chancellor, Professor Ganai Saab, and under the dynamic leadership of Director Research, Dr. Harun Saab. I, on behalf of my department, convey my gratitude and thanks to the organizers of this program.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our chief guest, Professor N.A. Ganai.
Let me first congratulate and compliment the organizers. And the organizing team is a big team. It is a team from the University of Squash Kashmir led by Dr. Harun. Then there is a team from the JK Consortium led by Professor Muhammad Ashraf. Then we have Dr. Geer Saab from the University of Kashmir. Then we are supported by the Jammu Kashmir Council for Science and Technology, Mr. Bilal Sahib. All praises are to you that together you have conceived this program, this kind of an event. The first of it is kind of what we call as the Agri Conference. I would also compliment the organizers and all the organizing team who have put lots of efforts almost for the last 2 months in order to see that this event is a success. And then because the number of the delegates was quite big number, maybe some 700 delegates are registered for this training program. So it was not an easy job to manage such a big delegation here. And I'm due to understand that all the sessions which went parallel during the last 3 days, the presence was very good. Significant presence was there. Otherwise, we see in most of these such congresses, then the opportunity to get seen. I'm sorry that I could not attend many of those parallel sessions during the Congress because I was busy in some very other important assignments. And currently, 2 meetings are happening. one with the government of India, and another is going to happen at around 4:45 with the government of Jammu and Kashmir. So I'm on heels, but let me. Let all of us take this credit from the UT of Jammu and Kashmir that we have shown the way that how the two diverse fields of science, the agriculture and the medical sciences and the environmental sciences, can come together on one platform for a common cause, and that common cause is that how do we serve our society better. I was saying the other day that we have progressed individually and independently. We, the different organizations, the departments, and the sectors have progressed well. The medical sciences have progressed tremendously well. The agricultural science has progressed tremendously well. But that was the story of the older days. Now we have those different set of challenges before us. When we talk about that life expectancy, which has grown to 70, 80, 90, 100 years, now are the challenges before us that how do we ensure better quality of life for our people. And that means that those newer challenges we have to fight together. And most of the challenges which we face to the human health are now have a reason or have a cause in the agriculture, maybe in the food which is available to us, the soil, the water. So we need to just fight them together. But this today's meeting has only the beginning. We must carry on this cross-talk with each other. We must identify those potential areas between the medical sciences and between the agricultural sciences and between the environmental sciences and between the wildlife people to see that what are those potential and immediate reasons for which we must thrash out a common understanding and must pursue those objectives together. I would say that this university has a crucial role to play in this One Health program. One is that the medical sciences and the Squashed Kashmir must come together to identify those challenge areas which will guide the agricultural scientists what kind of foods and what kind of the chemicals and what kind of cultural practices we must adopt so that we are able to produce that quality food for our people.
Applause for the
I can never forget the moral and the financial support provided by Mr. Nasir Shah, Additional Director, JKSTIC and Mr. Bilal Ahmed Bhatt, Joint Director, JKSTIC, for their continued support in successful conduct of this mega event. I wish to express my thankfulness to Chairman, Co-Chairman, invited speakers, reporters, conveners, members of these committees, and faculty coordinators constituted for the Congress at different institutions for their untiring support. The Congress was also supported by many financial institutions like JKSTIC, NABARD, MPCOs, IIT Rupar. I thank all those for providing financial support to this mega event.
AgroMed Science Congress, which was organized by JK Science, Technology and Innovation Council in collaboration with the Sher-e-Kashmir Agriculture University of Science and Technology here at Squast. So during these 3 days, first day was the inaugural mostly, and the rest of the time was utilized for technical sessions. We had a good number of technical sessions which include the topics in the medical sciences and in the agriculture sectors, like we have horticulture, agronomy, plant breeding and genetics. So we had experts from the state of J&K and from the outside rest of the country. Similarly, in the medical field, we had invited a good number of experts from the Max Hospital, from the AIMS, New Delhi, and from other parts of the country. So there was a good amount of knowledge which was provided to the stakeholders, and the ideas were shared, and the knowledge was collaborated. This was a good platform for the collaborative efforts, which would be taken by the Department of Agriculture and the medical sciences to see the relevance of the prevalence of various diseases which are mostly prevalent in the UT of J&K. Because of the food habits, because of the food grown here, because of the use of the indiscriminate use of pesticides and harmful chemicals. So these things were issued and discussed in detail during the 3 day conference of this Agromet Science Congress. And a set of recommendations would be evolved, and these recommendations will be placed before the government. Necessary measures will be taken for remedial measures. We had another session which was for the innovators. It was called a pitching session, which was held yesterday, and wherein an amount of rupees 25 lakhs was provided for the innovators, where they can pitch an idea and they will get an on-spot grant. So it was a very wonderful session, and a large number of innovators participated in that, and the grant was approved in their favor. And we hope that such events were very beneficial and would be held in future also. So the department is committed to take forward the mission of this organizing such kind of events in the length and breadth of the state.